Hi guys, so today I'm here with Mark Rose from Thames Publishing and we're going to be talking about HAV Trading. So Mark, how you doing, mate?
I'm pretty well, mate. Thank you very much. My kids went back to school on Wednesday, and the world is now a wonderful place again.
I'm sure it is. Oh my word! We've got some history. We've got some history, haven't we? Because I think you've been around probably as long as I have, maybe even longer.
Yeah, you know what? I just for this interview, I was sort of checking back, and yeah, it's been a bloody long time, isn't it? I think I've been doing this now. Well, I was working in the sort of financial publishing world since 2010.
Yeah.
No, it's even. Sorry, that's
11 years ago.
Yeah, no, it's not long enough. I've been in it 15 years.
Yeah.
And I set up the Traders Bulletin website in 2009.
Oh.
So I've been working for myself since 2009. Before that, I was in the city working for a financial publisher. So about 15 years in total. Okay. So yeah, it's a bloody long time, isn't it?
Yeah. So what's your connection with HAV Trading? Like, so did you make that?
I didn't build it. Val Harrison is the creator of the strategy. We're the publisher. So I came across Val pretty much when I first launched Traders Bulletin back in 2009. I think it was 2010 or so. I came across Val, and yeah, we sort of worked together to publish the strategy.
Is he still involved in it? Because I remember he was pretty
He's
old.
not anymore. No, I took it over full time in January 2016. Val is now, I think, 96. So I spoke to him actually a couple of weeks ago, and he's still a sharp old boy. He's always was very, very sharp. Numbers, it's just amazing. But he's very happy that he's no longer dealing with HAV and that I've taken over the reins.
He used to be a vet, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's a really interesting guy. He gave up he retired, I think, first when he was about 50, 55, something like that, and set up a commodities syndicate. He was writing for the Financial Times and was on various publications. He then stopped doing that. He made, he was running a lot of money by that point. I think it's sort of multi-million pound fund that he was trading. Made enough money from that, retired again, but couldn't give it up. So came back out with some new strategies, one of which was HAV Trading, which is sort of the one that I came across.
So what is HAV Trading? How does it work? What's involved?
It's so it's spread betting, but it takes a slightly different approach than most spread betting strategies you'll come across. It's longer term. So we hold trades for months, at least weeks, probably months, possibly 3 months, 4 months, something like that. So it's very much sort of a buy and hold ethos, an old-fashioned ethos, but it's using spread betting to get you into the trades. It's a little known fact, and your broker probably doesn't want you to know this, but because the brokers make a lot less money off you if you're holding trades for months and months and months. They want you to be trading 10 times a day or whatever it may be and making their spread. Longer term trend following traders are consistently more profitable than shorter term traders. So, we've just followed that logic. The numbers tell us that. And so the idea was, well, that's where the money's being made. That's the way we should approach the market. So that's what we've done.
Because we reviewed this back in 2013. I think was that when you launched it? Yeah.
So Val launched it in 2010.
Right.
He had his existing members from his various syndicates and stuff he'd done over 20 years previously to that, and then we launched it with him in 2013 to our readers.
So bottom line, how profitable is it?
So since 2010, since Val launched it, it's up just shy of 69,000. Since we launched it in 2013, it's up just shy of 47,000. Last year we made 12,500, which was 50 trades over the course of the year. And these might be new trades, or they might be rolling positions that we're already in. We had 18 losses, which lost us, I think, 13,000, 12,500, I think it was. And then the other 32 trades won us £24,000, giving us about a £12,500 profit for the year.
Yeah. And
obviously, we don't have a crystal ball, so I can't sit here and say that, you know, we're going to repeat that every year infinitum. You know, it is trading, but yeah, that's what we've done since we've started. Yeah.
What I particularly like about this, because my own approach is I prefer much more passive opportunities, and this one is extremely passive, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for a spread betting strategy, I think it's about as passive as you can get. We're averaging, you know, we're averaging maybe on average 4 trades a month.
Yeah.
We look at them over the course of the so it's an end of week strategy. So markets close on a Friday night and they reopen on a Sunday evening, and at some point during the weekend you need to look at the markets and either adjust your stop losses up. We trail our stop losses up after our price, or open the new trades if there's a signal to do so. So it's pretty laid back stuff. You know, it's not the frenetic, you know, scalping strategies of trying to find 6 pips here or 10 pips there. We regularly look for moves of 1,000 pips or so.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so you know, the thing about that is people who are trading short-term strategies, the entry and the spread costs and you know, it's all so important to being profitable. If you get those wrong, then the chances are what looks on paper to be a profitable strategy turns out not to be. Whereas if you're looking for 1,000 pips, if you've got a 6-point spread or an 8-point spread, it really, you know, it really doesn't make any difference to you. And if my price of entry is 10 pips better than your price of entry, it's not going to matter. You know, it's going to make very little difference to the overall result. Whereas short-term trading, you've just got to be so precise. And don't get me wrong, I trade every day, but this is the backbone of what I do. I've got a relatively big bank that I trade the HAV trading strategy with, and it sits there, and it's the backbone of what I do. And it potentially doesn't have the same excitement or potential rewards as, you know, getting into loads of trades over the course of the day, but doing that is more risky. So this is the backbone that, you know, makes me feel secure and safe, and then I have some more fun money that I use on shorter term trading, but it's a smaller pot.
It seems to me this is like ideal for people that are busy anyway during the day. They might have a job or work to go to or whatever, because if you're doing it on a weekend, I mean, how long does it take? Is it like a day of work or?
No. So if you're once you've got yourself set up and you know what you're doing, it's probably going to take you about half an hour, I would guess, over the course of the weekend at some point. You know, so you've got plenty of time. I also send out a weekend update telling the users, you know, where I've moved my stops to and if there are any other potential trades. The idea behind that is to support people's understanding of the strategy. So everything you need to know to follow the strategy on your own without any advice from me whatsoever is in the manual. But to support that, I also every week send out an email to the members saying, this is what this is what I see, so that you can check what you've seen with what I see. Obviously, quite a few of the members don't bother doing the work themselves and just rely on me, but that's, you know, the idea is that you can do it on your own. If you so wish to, you can say goodbye to me and just do it for yourself. So, you know, that's, if I get run over by a bus, you know, there's no reason that you won't be able to carry on following the strategy.
So basically, you get the strategy, you learn exactly how to do it for yourself, but then you send out the email once a week anyway and tell people what to do. And you offer that it's for the first year, isn't it?
Yes, so that's all included for free for the first year. If you want to carry on receiving those weekend updates, if you're not sick of hearing from me saying the same thing repeatedly, then then that's absolutely fine. And I'm very happy to do it, but there's an ongoing charge for that. But you don't need that. So if you don't want it, I would say within a month or two, you're fully up to speed and know what you're doing. But I also know most people do tend to like to get the emails and sign up to that, so that's brilliant. I'm very happy to do that.
Is this suitable for someone who's never traded? Like is it a massive learning curve, or because I know there's a bit of technical analysis involved, and some people might not even know what that means. So does the manual take a beginner right the way through it?
Yeah, no, definitely. I would say if you are a beginner, a lot of beginners get sucked into short-term trading because they want to put a couple of £100 into a spread betting account and trade that with this idea, someone sold them the idea they'll turn that into tens of thousands of pounds or hundreds of thousands of pounds, whatever it may be. So yeah, beginners tend to get involved in shorter-term trading, and shorter-term trading is more difficult because you've got to be so precise and know what you're doing and understand technical analysis, to the nth degree. Whereas this is a lot more laid back. Yes, we do use 3 pieces of technical analysis to identify an entry, but it's simple stuff, and I've not yet met anybody that I can't explain it to. So I think perfect for newbies, and it's the chances of making one of those mistakes, fat finger mistakes or stress mistakes pressing the buttons. It's just not that sort of trading strategy. You have so much time. You can, to give you an idea, when the market's open again on a Sunday evening, you can place your trade at any point. I tend to place mine at 8 o'clock on Monday morning just because that's convenient for me. So that's a massive window of opportunity for getting into a trade. So it's just a bit more laid back and relaxed on that front.
Which markets is this trading on?
All the sort of major indices and major FX pairs.
Yeah, you're looking at the FTSE 100 and DAX.
Yeah, exactly, and cable and all those. We don't touch commodities, gold, silver, or crude or anything like that. Mainly, I think, just because we did a lot of research when we first started. In fact, Val still pulls my chain about it a little bit, because I made him go all the way back to the year 2000 with back tests before I'd publish it, and he absolutely hated me for it. But we just didn't include those in the back tests, so I didn't want to introduce them, even though I quite like trading gold and silver, but I didn't want to introduce them without the back test history to corroborate it.
Yeah. So what is a good starting trading bank someone would need to make this worthwhile?
So, I recommend a starting bank of 5,000 for it. Obviously, it's possible to enter into trades with an awful lot less than that, but we may have multiple trades open at one time. We may be trading some of the larger instruments, like the Hang Seng or the Dow, over 30,000 points. And so if you're going to get involved in trading those, you need to have a sufficient fund. I trade it with a £25,000 pot. That's all where I stand.
Yeah. So if someone wants to join up, what do they actually get? Is it a video course? Is it a manual? What they actually get?
Yeah, no, we're old school on this one. So it's a book. You get a manual through the post, and then you get me at the end of an email, and obviously my weekend updates sent into your inbox too.
Sounds brilliant.
No fancy videos, no complicated software to download, no whistles, no bells. just me and a well-rehearsed and steady strategy.
Sounds good. If someone, if one of my viewers on YouTube or one of my website readers wants to get involved, can you do a discount for us?
Yes.
Cool beans.
Yeah, I think we've agreed to it hurts me, a 30% discount for your members. There's a code, I think, that they'll have to enter into the box. Hold on. I know this. CM Open, CashMaster, CM Open 2021 is the discount code that they can put in.
Brilliant.
Just keep it amongst yourselves, please.
Good stuff. Okay, guys, so there you have it. This is a longer term trading strategy that you can buy for a one-off price with a massive 30% discount. You get 12 months of emails from Mark showing you exactly what to do. You'll learn how to do it yourself, so you don't need to subscribe to his emails afterwards if you don't want to. So Mark, thanks so much, dude.
Hey mate, absolute pleasure. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Never is, never is, never is. There you have it, guys. HAV Trading, consistently profitable trading system, takes only half an hour a week. Includes weekly emails with all the qualified trades. So if you're interested in this, click the link below this video and you'll be taken to a web page with all the details. There's a discount code. I'll put that in the description below. If you enter your discount code, you'll get a 30% discount too. And something that Mark forgot to mention, it also comes with a 60-day risk-free trial. So try it out for 60 days. If you're not happy with it, just get a refund. You can't ask for more than that. I hope you found this interview useful. If you did, do me a favour, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. It really helps my channel. If you're not already a subscriber, smash that subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it to be notified when I do my next video. Thanks a lot, guys.